So you know how to add vectors, but you also know from the other video that I found on YouTube there about scalars. A scalar is just this quantity. Well, you can actually multiply vectors. This is why they call it scalars, because they scale the vector. So suppose you have vector A, and vector A is 3 feet up. And I want to know what is 2A. Well, 2 is a scalar. So 2A, well, you know what algebra is. That means it's A plus A. So that's going to be 6 feet up. Okay. Well, what is 3.3A? Well, if A is 3 feet up, then this is 9.9 feet up. Okay. And so this is multiplying by a scalar. Scalars can actually change the vector too. So they can change the unit to the vector. So scalars can have units. So let's say we consider time. And let's say that time is going to be 3 hours. Okay. And let's say my vector is a velocity vector. And the velocity vector is going to be 50 miles per hour south. Okay, so what is the vector times time? Well, 3 hours times 50 miles per hour south is 150 miles south. Okay, so now we've gone from a vector that was miles per hour to a vector that is miles. Okay, so this is my resultant vector of adding those. And of course, this would be the displacement vector. So the displacement vector is going to be how far you went and what direction you went. And this is actually another way of differentiating between scalars and vectors. That you can have, for example, distance or displacement. Distance, 14 feet. Displacement, 14 feet north. So that means it's a distance in a certain direction. Okay, we can have speed. Speed, 55 miles per hour. Velocity. Velocity is going to be equal to 55 miles per hour east. Okay. Now, to physics and engineering, speed and velocity are different things. Velocity is a vector, and we write that v with a vector. Just plain v is the speed. Distance is going to be x. Displacement is going to be x vector. Okay. And so likewise, acceleration is actually a vector. So acceleration has direction to it. And so that's going to be a vector. The magnitude of the acceleration, and again, v equals magnitude here, x equals the magnitude of the displacement. And so again, this gives you another little insight into the difference in scalars and vectors. And in fact, you can multiply scalars times vectors. And what they do is they scale the vector. And they just make the vector longer or shorter, and they can change the units of the vector.